Welcome! Oh my god, the lighting's about to change. Also, don't question the hair, the glasses. I'm having a bad hair day. That's all I can really say to that. I'm not going outside today. And they're really like vibey glasses. So we're just gonna say it's a vibe, okay? Okay, and so I just kind of want to make a story, not really a story time. Well, I guess it is kind of a story time of like the 5 weirdest things that have happened to me through Dartmouth in the past like year. Also, I made this shirt, so if it fails me, it's no one's fault other than my own. So starting off, I used to make fun of Dartmouth all the time because it was a stupid name in my opinion. But yeah, I used to make fun of like the name of it, and like my friend had this sweater that said Dartmouth and I was like, wow, that's such a dumb name. And the only reason that I really knew about the school was because I watched one season of Gossip Girl. They were kind of like making fun of Dartmouth and he was like, no dad, I don't want to go. And I was like, damn, I'll go. And so when I was applying to colleges, I was really dead set on going as far away as possible. And I really wanted to go to like New York or Boston, just like the New England area. I was looking at all the schools and I was like, okay, like I'm gonna apply to all urban places, like everywhere that has a city. And so then, this is so weird, no one's gonna believe me. So I went to go see some family friends my junior year, and his mom, she does like coffee, like coffee, like fortune, like, do you know what I'm talking about? Like the coffee, where you like drink coffee and then you put your plate over it and then you like, and then she like reads your future. But they're Turkish, and so she did it to me, and one of the things that she said was, you're gonna be very successful in a school up north. Whoop, whoop. And then she said, with a lot of trees. As you can imagine, Boston doesn't have trees that much. New York doesn't really have it. So I was like, with a lot of trees? And that literally turned like all my college applications like around. Me? I want to go to the city, be a city girl. No, she said forest, middle of nowhere. And I mean, it was the first time anyone's ever like told me about my future, stuff like that. And so I kind of took it with a grain of salt. It made me emotional that I was gonna go up north because that's where I always wanted to go. But at the same time, I was like, I don't know, she said trees, so it could be wrong, I guess. I don't know. Everything she told me came true. I ended up at Dartmouth. Funny enough, one of the Dartmouth advisors that came to my school gave us like a booklet, like on the cover. It was just like all trees and then like the little Dartmouth library. So it was that, and I was like, oh, and then like I was freaking out because I was like, this is the school with a lot of trees and I'm gonna be like, what, yada, yada, yada. And I was just like freaking out about it, but I was like, it's an Ivy. I don't know if I have the grades for an Ivy. Second thing, obviously, like you're applying to school, you have to do an interview. And so I went to my Dartmouth interview. I was like so nervous because the building in Houston was so nice and like pristine, and everything was like glass and steel and like it was a stunning building. It was beautiful. I was really nervous. And so I go, and then they tell you to be 15 minutes early, and I was 30 minutes early, so I was like, cool, like I have time to like do nothing wrong. Literally, I sat down, I was there for like 3 minutes, and then they were like, oh, Valeria, you're ready. And then I went off to go do my interview, and it, like, I kid you not, this interview, lovely, like the best, like cutest old man I've ever seen in my entire life. I love him. I do my interview, and then like he analyzed me so well because like he wanted to know who I was, and like, sure, whatever. It was literally a therapy session, I kid you not. I like forgot that I was like wanting to get into this school. Yeah, the interview went so well that I started crying. Full blown ugly crying, like sobbing, like I went down because my mom dropped me off. I went down, and it was like, the interview took maybe like 2 hours when usually they take like an hour, right? Just imagine me like walking down these like really nice stairs where like everything's made of glass and like marble, and I'm just like crying, like, and my mom's like freaking out, and she was like, are you okay? And then like she's like, what did it go bad? And I was like, no, it went well, but I don't know. It was so bad but so good at the same time. That was such an experience. Ooh, so Dartmouth was my reach school, and so it was obviously like the only Ivy that I was applying to. So I got all my acceptances during Corona. So I was quarantining, and so like there wasn't anyone around to really like give me advice or like, oh, like this is Ivy Day. I didn't know that was a thing. I know now because I watched so many college reaction videos, but I didn't know that was a thing. The way I found out I got in, I was sleeping, right? And every morning I wake up and I check my email to see if there's any petitions that need to be signed or like there's anything that I need to do for the day, just so that I can kind of feel productive. And so I check my email and it says like, it's an email from Dartmouth. There's like 2 or 3 emails that are like, congratulations, update your financial aid. What? Like, why are they saying congratulations so that I can update my financial aid? You have to do all that before. And so I was like, why are they saying congratulations when they send me like a financial aid email like every week? And so then I open it and I'm like dead asleep, like probably have drool all down my chin and like just woke up, like I'm already confused and like whatever. And so the email was like right on my eyes. You can imagine what I look like. And I was like freaking out. I was like, there's no way. Like, there's no way. Like, I thought they were joking. I thought it was like a really bad joke. And so I like get out of bed. I like stumble across, and then like it's like 9 a.m. and I'm like yelling to my mom. I'm like, I got in. And like I couldn't believe it. And I was like freaking out, and she was like so confused because she was like, good morning, hello, like a hello would be nice. And she was just like, what's going on? And I showed her the email. We started like jumping up and down. Started off my day really well. And then it was funny because I had a blood donation appointment 2 hours later, right? And so I was like really excited that I got in, and it was like, it made me so happy. But also I was like, I need to keep my blood pressure down or they're not gonna let me donate. So Dartmouth's such a small school, and so they can afford to pay attention to detail and pay attention to like each individual kid and stuff. Like, kid, I pay taxes, each individual student. And so there was one day that they like dropped off a package. It might have been like an acceptance package that just had like, this is Dartmouth, congratulations on getting in. And so someone like drove to my house, dropped off the package, and then left. And so this person, it was during quarantine, right? So like I wasn't gonna go say hi to the person, and I didn't know this was happening either. And so a car comes in to my driveway and like drops off a package and then like rings the doorbell and then goes back in. And I was like, what the heck? And it was like raining too. And so I like put on my mask and my gloves, and I'm like, oh, like there's a Dartmouth package. And like I was like, cool. And I see the car like backing out of my driveway, and as it's backing out, I'm like, oh, like maybe I'll wave. And so I wave, and I'm not sure if they waved back because it was rainy. I don't know. And as they're backing out, they hit my neighbor's car. I'm looking at them. They're probably looking at me, and I'm like, this isn't good. And then they just kind of drive off. My neighbor's car was fine. I'm sure that other car was fine too. I had to like call my neighbor, like, I got accepted into college. Oh, also, you might want to check your car. Well, yeah, that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll probably try to do more story times in the next few videos. I'm sure more weird stuff will happen to me. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed it.